Hey everyone, welcome back to part 2. There was only supposed to be one part to this video, but the Samsung Galaxy ran out of time with a 10-minute limit, so I didn't get to show you the wall here of quarter scale Dark Knight Trilogy figures. Most of them are by Hot Toys, apart from that one up there, which is by Enterbay. That's the beast, as I call him, because he's so beastly and awesome. So we'll go over here, we'll take a look at the Joker, who I will say, again, the Samsung Galaxy is making his coat look a completely different shade of purple than it actually is in reality. That's why I've prepared by getting this little light here. And when I shine it on his coat, you can see a more true kind of representation of the kind of purple shade that it is. Obviously, it's brighter than it really would be in real life. But then when I take it away, it turns to that really kind of sickly sweet, kind of almost like a glass of Ribena blackcurrant juice. It's just not how it actually looks in person. So if I shine the light on it here, I mean, that right there, in this area here, keep your eye on that area there, and when I just get this light in the right position, you shouldn't have to do this, but the Samsung Galaxy is just playing with me at the moment. Even with the light now, it's still not. I did it a minute ago. Wait, there you go. Right there, that's the kind of purple that it actually is. And then it goes back to this weird Ribena berry kind of purple color. So there he is, man. Oh, and also, if you're going to get the Joker, or this particular Joker, try and display him in a way where the light can hit his eyes, because you notice the difference, man. Look at when I take the light away, and the light's just coming from above now, or kind of diagonally above, and then you put the light kind of underneath, and you bring the life to the eyes. You get the two glints of light. It just takes it to another level, man. So if you're going to get him, try and find a way to display him with the light coming from underneath. It's worth it, man. It takes it to another place. I subconsciously must have chosen these two accessories to put with him because I've never been able to put these two accessories with a Heath Ledger Joker figure by Hot Toys before. He's never come with a lead pipe from the third act before. He did come with the detonator if you got the exclusive version of the DX11, but I didn't. So this is the first time I've ever been able to have him holding that detonator. The first time I've ever had him holding the lead pipe, and I didn't plan to do that. I just realised when I was looking at him, thinking I must have subconsciously chose those accessories because I've never been able to before. But there he is. Really like the figure. I know I gave him a harsh score, only 5 out of 10 when I reviewed him, but if you watch the review, you know why. He's still an awesome looking piece, though, regardless of that stuff. And there it is. One of the best figures ever made by any company. Forget about it. I mean, regardless of scale or whatever you want to talk about, this is just a masterpiece. That is Christian Bale in the Dark Knight suit. It's actually the Dark Knight Rises suit, to be specific. I mean, they did change a couple of things, little details here and there, but just look at it, man. I spent ages today getting the posture on him just right. I wanted him to look strong and determined, and I've got it all just the way I want it, you know. It may not look like much is going on, but the shoulders have been positioned a certain way. I even got the chest to sit a certain way, brought in the stomach a little bit, got a slight bend in the knees because of the weight of the suit that he's wearing. The Dark Knight suit actually weighs more than the Batman Begins suit, even though in the movie, at the beginning of the Dark Knight, when he's wearing that original suit, he says he's carrying too much weight and he needs to be faster. But this actual suit here was actually heavier than the first one, so a weird twist of facts there for you. But an absolutely awesome piece. I love it, man. Did a 2.0 review on this recently because he deserved a second look. Now with the new room, I wanted to review him again. So there he is. Absolutely amazing piece, and a wonderful piece to have, you know, accompanying this guy right here. And the two Batman Begins figures. One by Hot Toys here. This is a more recently released version. And then the figure that I call the Beast. This is the Enterbay Batman figure. It's actually from the Dark Knight, so I like the contrast between. Now, I'll go back to that in a minute, but we have two custom capes here. So both of these figures are not wearing the capes that they would actually come with. Although this figure does come with a spectacular cape, which he is actually wearing at the moment. So I do like to swap and switch things about. And again, the Samsung Galaxy making things look a bit different than they do in reality. It's giving this cape a bit of a weird purple tone, which isn't there in reality. But anyway, so he'd been wearing this suit for about 2 years when we saw it in the Dark Knight. So it was starting to get a little bit beaten looking. And the matte finish on the suit, this charcoal kind of dark charcoal matte finish, there's no shine to it whatsoever on the Enterbay figure. So, but bearing in mind he was wearing it for 2 years and had taken a fair bit of a pounding. Now here we have the more recently released Hot Toys version. Now this is from Batman Begins, so it's very clean and has a shiny sort of finish to the suit, which, you know, it is actually accurate to some of the shots you will see in behind the scenes footage or clips that you'll find. And just the side profile on this thing, man. Hot Toys did a really good job nailing that. I just love this suit, man. It's my absolute favorite. You already know that if you know me, but I just can't stress it enough. It's the perfect combination of heroic and intimidation. I don't know how they managed to mix those two things together so well. I mean, because it's very hard to make someone look like they're the good guy and they're there to save you, but they also don't take no crap. Like, this thing is just... I love the Begin suit, man. I mean, it's creature-like, demonic. I mean, that's why it's so easily... Sorry, I had to pause because a commercial was just about to start playing. I thought I was going to get done for copyright. Let me just skip this ad. Skippage. Yes, get back to the music. Thank you very much. I'm actually using one of my videos for the background music because I never... Oh, look, there's the Lex Luthor. Justin got me. Justin, if you're watching this, I do obviously still have your Lex Luthor figure, but he's not on the shelf at the moment because well, you might have already seen that. I mentioned it in another video, but I want to get a suit for the Lex Luthor figure so I can have a suited Lex Luthor, and I'm going to use the prison outfit that came with the figure for something else, which I'll show you soon. But anyway, there he is, man. So I really like the contrast between the more kind of fresh, just put together look of the Hot Toys one. I mean, look at that. This angle right here. It's just my favorite suit, man. I don't think in my lifetime I'm ever going to see another one that's going to top this. I really don't think so. I mean, I know there's some great suits, man. Believe me, I love the Keaton suits. The Dawn of Justice Batman suit, both the armored one and the clean, sort of just regular one. And the Nightmare look as well. Just amazing. But this is incredible. I love it. So there they both are. Alright, so I'm glad I got to show you the wall. Very, very happy with that. Looking forward to seeing what Justin and Anthony have to say about it when they come round. I know Anthony's more into his Iron Man stuff, and Justin is into all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, we'll get their thoughts on the collection. I'm looking forward to seeing their faces. You know, as it is. I mean, I'm used to it. I come in here. Obviously, it's my room, so I come in here a lot. But I always like seeing how people react when they first step in. You know, it's like being a big kid again. I've almost run out of time, but I forgot to tap on the controversial subject of the video that I made regarding the Hot Toys announcement of a third release of the tech suit Spider-Man, this time called the movie promo edition from Far From Home. I don't know. I'm going to be talking about that with Anthony Sang and Justin when they come here on Saturday the 15th, and we're going to do a live stream and talk about all kinds of stuff. But I think where I was coming from with that was I just, as a collector myself and being in this game now for 11 years, when you do miss out on something and it's sold out at Sideshow and all that stuff, it's not the end of the day for me. I mean, I kind of enjoy... I mean, it can be stressful when you get impatient. You wish you already had it and you wish you could get it fast and for a fair price. And you still can get figures for a fair price. Nick, my friend, got the tech suit Homecoming Spider-Man really late, but he got it for a super deal. Off someone on Facebook. You know, if you're on the groups on Facebook like Buy, Trade and Sale and all that stuff where you can swap figures and buy secondhand figures, and a lot of figures are in mint condition secondhand, man. A lot of people take really good care of their stuff. So I don't know, it's fine, you know. I mean, if people get another chance to get a figure that's really popular, I understand, and that's cool. But I just kind of, I really like the thrill of the hunt as a collector, and I just hope we don't lose that. You know, I mean, if Hot Toys are going to keep re-releasing things that people really want, I guess that's fair enough. But I just thought to myself, really, I mean, you're not even going to change anything about the figure. There's things about that tech suit that need to be fixed. The side profile, that's why I sold mine. It's a great looking figure, but when you turn it to the side, the neck's a bit scrawny and the head's a weird shape. It looks great from the front, but not from the side. So I wish they had at least tweaked things. But it's just repackaging the same thing for a third time. But like I say, it's great for people who missed out the first time, but I just hope we don't lose that kind of thrill of the hunt of the, the collecting community, which I'm sure we won't. But anyway, I had my reasons for being upset, and I stick by them, but I'm sorry if I pissed any of you guys off. I was just speaking my mind. Anyway, 5 seconds. Look out for Saturday the 15th. It's going to be epic.